Well, hello there, Tenno, and welcome to another episode of Warframe. Today, we are looking at the new bounties at Fortuna, all thing mushroom related. But before that, I really need you to drop me a like, comment, and or sub, whatever you can manage, Tenno. With your support, we smashed the 8,000 sub mark and we're heading up to 9k subs, so my slightly wild dream of reaching 10,000 subs before 2026 may actually come true. Though, allow a girl to dream her and support me in that, okay, on to the video though. Now, if you've been living under a rock, you may not know that DE dropped a rather substantial update on the 15th of October under the name the Vallis Undermind. So of course now, I and a lot of other YouTubers have a lot of awesome videos to make sifting through all that juicy good stuff. And now, before we head to Fortuna and into this new stuff, you need to have completed the new war quest. That's your only prerequisite, she says, smirking, because we all know that's funsies, right? By the way, if you haven't, just go and check out my supportive Archon fight videos for that quest. There's a hug waiting for you. And now to Fortuna, because for the first time ever the lift is going down, and to make the lift go down we need to go to an area called the airlock. If you can't see it, complete the new war quest. A fungus coated grate located to the immediate left of the spawn point. Upon landing in Fortuna, a little sprodling will guide you to it, or one of course can fast travel to it. Now in this hideout you will not only find it packed with a mushroom specimens, but also a chap named Nightcap and a peculiar budding mushroom named the Prince. More on the Prince in a moment. Nightcap is our guide and access point to the new area in Fortuna. He offers up wares, bounties, a field guide and a nursery. The aim of the game here is to complete the bounties in order the first time round, and then in any order once you've opened them. And while doing these bounties we need to collect mushrooms. It's a whole theme. From the patches that appear in the bounties, and there are 4 patches to find. There are 16 different types of mushrooms, and once collected we need to start analysing the mushrooms. The quantity of mushrooms needed to analyse depends specimen to specimen, and we can also collect bonus mushers for completing the bonus objectives in each bounty stage. We need to fully analyse these mushers to rank up with Nightcap and access more stuff. So to fully rank up here with Nightcap, we're going to need fully 16 mushrooms analysed. Now, each time you analyse, you use up your stock of mushrooms for that particular mushroom that you collected. So you're going to need more to complete the next mushroom analysis data entries. These little white dots at the bottom here. Once you've got all of them, we can use our mushrooms for other things. However, if you want to rank up, I would prioritise analysing your mushrooms that you're collecting in mission, which is why it's important to go off and look for these extra mushroom patches. More on that in a moment. And let's talk about the Fergolyte just for a moment, because it's the main currency with Nightcap. This is the stuff that you can use to buy things off him from the flora and fauna, you know, the little nursery. And once you've ranked up, it'll reveal blueprints that you can buy for Fergolyte. Fergolyte is rewarded to you from completing deep mine bounties in a randomized kind of way, but you can also compost them into Fergolyte and feed it to Prince. And now on to the bounties. Nef Anyo is throwing his toys out of his pram once again, and it is our job to get in there, remove the corpus and have a little mooch about for those mushrooms as well. But there are other little secrets within. More on that in a mo. Tenno, pay attention. This tile set kind of reminds me of the Zariman missions in the way that it's set up, i.e. bounties within a tile set that you can kind of hover around in after the mission is completed, yet it isn't really an open world, so you can't use Archwings and Necromechs, etc. Now, for the first few runs at least, you'll want to take maybe your Helios or primed version, or whatever equipment you use to scan enemies to fill up your simulacrum, because we have a new corpus enemy beginning with the term Scroffa. You may also benefit from some kind of loot radar mod on your build. The Golden Instinct helmet ability didn't seem to work to find the mushroom patches, but it does help you find other things in the area, like, you know, item sculptures and etc. So if you're a true loot goblin, you could equip that to one of your warframes. The other thing that is really freaking useful for finding those mushroom patches in a pinch is the Orokin Eye air support. This is gained from building the Parallax landing craft. A fully built Parallax can be purchased on the market for 150 plat, or all component blueprints can be obtained from the Zariman 10.0 reinforced carry pod storage containers as a rare drop. And once you've built your various landing crafts, you can then equip the air supports on any of the landing craft that you have equipped. So you don't have to just use the parallax. You can just use your air support charge that's on your arsenal. And once you're in mission, you just pop your air support that's on your gear wheel in your arsenal, and it will show you the 2 mushroom patches in your vicinity. Remember, they're split into 2 areas. So once you're into the next area, once your Orokin eye support is cooled down, there's like a 5-minute cooldown, I think, you can pop it again. But you will probably find the mushroom patches anyway, or the game will reveal them to you once you've done the bounty stage. I just have to mention here that some of my Discordians, and I've witnessed this myself too, are reporting that in public squads, members are getting irked at folks looking for the mushroom patches instead of focusing on the bounty stage. And my advice, if you want to hear it, would be, if you are in a public squad, try and be less of a massive oopsie, I mean, read the room, maybe. If I hear one more person say, well, go solo then if you want to go fast, or go solo then if you want to mooch around and take your time, please bear in mind, some folks are newer to the game and not as well kitted out as you may be, and may actually require some help and some patience. Someone may have just literally completed the new war quest and rocked up into this mission utterly clueless. That's not their fault. They may not have the luxury or knowledge to go solo. So you have the option to just leave the squad and sulk off somewhere else in the game, or go solo, or just it takes minimal effort to not be a massive douche and to realise that the entire universe and this game isn't actually centred around you. You can play it how you want, but you cannot control how other people play the game. So if you're one of the folks that are struggling, come and join the Discord. The link is on my channel. We will find the pace that suits you, and there are plenty of patient, understanding folks there willing to help guide you over there. If you want to rush through the mission, that's absolutely up to you, but you can't control what everyone else is doing around you. So I would advise you to go solo, or find a squad of people that want to just go quickly and not mooch around for the mushroom patches. However, the Orokin eye support will help you find the mushroom patches quicker, and it's worth getting them because it gives you an extra mushroom, so we can all analyze our mushrooms and rank up quicker. However, it is a game and you should be enjoying it, and again, playing it how you want to, but you cannot force people to play the game how you want to play the game around you. Okay, just thought I should throw that in there. And remember, these mushroom patches, there's 4 of them to be found, and in the Steel Path version there's an extra 1, and we get a random buff and also sometimes a random silly debuff if Nokko is playing pranks on us. And I've had some corkers. I had some like mirage type mowers dancing around me for quite a while in one mission. It was very distracting, and I don't think they're actually doing anything apart from distracting me. It was fun and I enjoyed it, so it is kind of worth just investigating these mushroom patches. Now, I haven't watched any other YouTube content creators making videos on this area of the game, so I don't know if there are more secrets and I'm just missing them, but a couple of things I found so far are these teeny tiny little sprodlings mooching around in the levels. They're highlighted by the little loot radar, so they show up as loot, and you go and find them, you go and interact with them, and they'll give you some cave art blueprints, which you then need further mushrooms, hence finding mushroom patches is really useful. And then you're going to want to head to your foundry once you've got all the mushrooms that you need to build them, and then you'll be able to decorate your base of operations with them, or I guess donate them to your dojo, maybe your clan, and you can put them up there. So this is why it's useful to be able to go and collect these extra mushrooms. And just a side note, I've only found 3 of these different blueprint versions so far, so I'm guessing there might be some more and I've just missed them. So let us know in the comments. I've got the Prince one, just the basic one, and the Undermind Whispers one. So let's see what the future holds. Now on my travels, I find a few other little secrets. This is one of them. I'll do maybe a separate video if I find any more juicy ones. The only thing is, there was nothing really secretive, like hidden away in there. So I found that little panel, it activates this panel, and then you press that panel and it just unlocks the whole door. But there was nothing really super useful, interesting in there, unless I'm missing something. So I got really excited thinking, oh my goodness, I found another secret, and I'm going to find a secret special mushroom or a floof or something. And no, there was nothing. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of this wall cave art on the tile sets, and I just go and investigate if I see it. And sometimes it leads to a little secretive something, and sometimes it doesn't. So I know there's probably more, and I'm going to investigate more, and if I find anything super juicy, then obviously I will bring you a video on it. You know me, Coffee Barbarian is a loot goblin extraordinaire, and this is why I go solo myself. A, because I have the luxury of being able to kill everything and stay alive, and B, because I just love to investigate, and they've put time and effort into creating this tile set for us. So why wouldn't we take the time and effort to have a mooch around it and enjoy it, and not be bullied by people on the internet who just want to farm really quickly because I guess they've got FOMO. Well, who knows? Anyway, my darlings, there you go. That's just a very, very brief overview, and I will be bringing you more videos. As you can see, Nokko is on the screen. I have been using him, ranking him up, modding him, investigating what I think of his ability. So I'm going to bring you a Nokko video, and then there are some other things about the update that I'd love to do a video on. So, you know, time willing, I will do that for you. In the meantime, let me know what you think of this new area, these new bounties. It does feel very kind of Zariman-esque because it's an area that we can mooch around, but it's not really a true open world. I don't know if they're ever going to bring us another brand new open world, because that is, I imagine, a lot of work. Who knows? Maybe the old piece update will bring us something like that. Who knows, or could dare to dream. I mean, they're going to have to give us something to wander around in, right? We're nosy bitches. So yeah, let me know what you think of this bounty area, and if you found any other juicy secrets, maybe share it with us in the comments and we can go and investigate, and I will bring you some more videos, obviously. And again, if you're struggling, or you just want some company, or you just like hanging out with fellow gamers talking about all sorts of gaming stuff and life stuff, please come and join the Discord. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching to the end. You are my hero. Please don't forget to like, comment and sub on my channel, any other of your YouTubers that you like. That I have a full-time job. This is just my hobby, and wow, one day, maybe, possibly, I would love to make this my full-time job. But who knows? I can only dream and keep begging you for your support. Oh, please. Anyway, my darlings. I'm so sad and pathetic. Help me. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I really do hope to see you again in the next one, no matter what it may be. But in the meantime, you keep on mushroom hunting, my darlings, and you take care now, and goodbye.